Hello, Ute Heggen here of Ute Heggen YouTube channel and of the blog uteheggengrasswidow.wordpress.com. You can get the spelling from the name of the channel. That was all one word for the blog, and I'm also the author of the memoir In the Curated Woods, True Tales from a Grass Widow, which is published at iUniverse. You can go in their search line and find it under my pen name or under the title of the book. And I'm very thankful that there are several nice reviews with the most amount of stars or whatever at Goodreads now. Before I start with my easy abs, encouraging exercises before the holidays, I just want to mention that there are two YouTube channels that I want to highlight. One is called Thoughts on Things and Stuff, Jonathan Streeter, a cult expert. Both his clips of the Florida medical hearings regarding their regulations on treatment of children who have cross-sex ideation, as well as his interviews with Michelle Aleva, are very interesting. They're categorized in playlists right on his channel, Thoughts on Things and Stuff. I also wanted to highlight the Get Better researcher, that's Camille Kiefer, a re-identified woman, detransitioner, who also put up the clips. She testified there in Florida before their medical board, and she has a few clips on the Get Better Researcher YouTube channel. And I think it's also important to highlight the way the trans activists behaved very inappropriately, loudly, and rudely when they made their statements and the opposing sides were listening very carefully. We trans widows find that we get that too. One time I'll do a post about the things that I've been told about how I should end my life. And of course I don't take them seriously. So, yes, I've been doing some vagus nerve exercise research, and I found out that this breathing is very, very helpful. You can do a kind of breathing where you breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold it for 4 counts, breathe out for 6, hold it for 4. Then do the breathe in through your nose on the 4 count. I've been doing this while I walk, while I do a brisk walk, and while I bicycle, as well as if I'm in stillness or doing my abs exercises. And I think that they do something. They do help you. I've had some really good nights of sleep recently. I'm sorry about the crows. I can't get the chickadees to sing louder than the crows. I wanted to mention for my abs exercises that one adaptation is to use a pillow under your head. There are some people who, with the structure of their shoulders, are not comfortable with having their head resting on the ground. And you should always be comfortable as you can, as comfortable as you can when you're doing the abs exercises, because you want to focus on your breathing. Now, my other little tidbit to suggest is that I think that those of us who just have always felt comfortable being in our sexed bodies, I think we have the duty to present being in your sexed body comfortably and happily as a really wonderful thing to do. And so therefore, more motivation to do these exercises. And I'm just going to show you something really very foundational. And just in case you might have a stiff lower back, or you're really needing the very, very first steps to take. So, of course, I like us to do these stretches of the front of your hips first, I have rather extended flexibility, but you can always do it like this and go towards the flexibility that you have. I'm going to quickly do my other side before I do this. Very simple thing. This time I will do it with my pillow. And this is just the bent leg side to side drop that then turns into a slightly more vigorous bit. And so it's sitting in this regular position. I guess I'll let my hat drop off. I'll manage. It's quite cold, but I wanted you to see this. Let's see. Oh. So if you're sitting like this and then you've exhaled strongly a few times, and one thing that you can do is just with sort of leaving your feet, just drop your legs like that without lifting anything up. And gradually, on and out breath, go like this. And then extend the top leg. And it's always good to look the other way and have that opposition. Just to show one more time. And I just call that bent leg drop. So if you're having any challenges with starting to do your abdominal exercises, you might start with something really simple like that and then go back to one of my other videos such as Leonardo or Zigzag and slowly go through that and build on it one by one. The other advantage in all of this holiday season is if you do some exercises for your abdominals and get them stronger and more muscular, you will burn more calories because muscles burn more calories than fat.